So as I help my parents get out of the weeds, one thing you have to catch yourself is you have to catch yourself in the moments where you're giving answers to questions that haven't been asked because you know the answer and you know that there's a problem and you're giving the solution. Right? There's a problem because my child is not doing their homework right now. The solution is they need to start it. That's where nagging starts. Now, if it was something, but if you shifted that moment and you said, I'm working with my children on responding to my question, and my question is what's your plan right now? I see that you're not, that something's wrong. What's your plan? Right? So it gets you out of the weeds, but it gives you the opportunity to monitor, promote, and teach problem solving. I mean, this is your expectations that I've given you. This is your job to manage. I'm noticing that you're struggling because I'm seeing something that doesn't match what the time is and what you should be doing at that time. Now, that's a real vague statement, but I'm not getting in the weeds. This is you're the one trying to work on earning these privileges. Right? We had a conversation around this and you said that your goals, we kind of agreed that we have the same goals. We have the same expectations for what you want and what I want for you. And I'm noticing there's something wrong here. What's your plan? And then starting to build on that, right? What's your plan? What help do you need from me? Because I want to be an ally in this. So what help do you need from me? The check-ins promote this in a structured daily or twice a day opportunity to ask those questions. What's your plan? When are you doing this? Where is this? And forcing them to have the answers. I don't know. I forgot. I don't know. I forgot. I forgot is the telltale sign of working memory not being used or that it's struggling. Right? The I forgot my homework, or I forgot to write that down, or I forgot to send that. That may be real, but it becomes such a real excuse to them that they are so connected with it that we have to start to work them out of it. It becomes their excuse to not plan, their excuse to not problem solve, their excuse to not manage things differently. So in my work, that becomes one of the first excuses we start to tackle as we start to reclaim ownership of our life. One of the first ways we do that is tracking the I forgot statements and recognizing, oh, I said it again. Why did I forget? Well, I forgot because I didn't write it down. Okay, so that's reminding me that when I write it down, I don't forget. But you only get them to that point when you ask them questions, probing questions. Why didn't you write that down? Well, you gave them the answer, right? You don't want to give them the answer. You want to promote their problem solving because you have all the answers. We already know that. They already know that. We want to stop solutionizing everything and give them the chance to step into the ring and be accountable for solving the problems that you notice. Now, as you start to move kind of in a different direction, I'm hoping this direction is to be less involved. But again, to get there, we have to give our children a clear plan. We have to give our children clear expectations. We have to give our children, here's your morning routine, here's your afternoon routine. Yeah, of course we'll talk about it. Would you like to do your homework here or would you like to do it here? But either way, whatever we come up with, it's permanent until further notice. Now we have to say, now we have to, again, promote the accountability that goes with that. Recognizing that some consequences can be natural, right? Some can be natural. You didn't tell me you had a game today. No, I'm not driving you. Right? I mean, our plan is Sunday night we talk about the schedule. You obviously something happened and that wasn't communicated to me. I'm busy and I can't drive you. So you either problem solve that some other way or you're not going. So there's a natural consequence to that. But we don't want our kids to miss the bus in the morning. Right? That may be a natural consequence they would love, but we wouldn't, because now we have to drive them. And that's something that we are not interested in doing. We're not interested in doing more. We're interested in doing less. So when we say it's not my problem, there are certain things that we don't need to be problem solving. And I say this as my children get older, as our clients, as kids get older, we are solving so many problems that our kids don't even know exist. And I think that becomes a big concern. Because they're not even recognizing that I have SATs coming up. They're not even recognizing that I have ACTs coming up. Oh, mom will figure it out. Daddy will figure it out. And that's not a homework deficit. That is an inability to manage the priorities that are in front of you or claim them. Meaning someone said it in class, they met with the guidance counselor said something, they didn't write anything down. Next thing you know, it's a month later, and SATs are next weekend. Too late. We as parents won't tolerate that. We're not going to let our kids fail. So we ask the questions and set the expectation. The expectation is by the end of the week, you will have a plan for when you are taking your SATs, when are you taking your ACTs. And it's going to be in the calendar for us to reference.